The Iqoo Z5 will be unveiled on September 23 at an event in China, which will begin at 2:30 p.m. local time. And while Iqoo is yet to reveal the Z5's pricing and availability details in its home country, a reliable source tells us that the smartphone is expected to debut in India by the end of September. As far as official information is concerned, Iqoo today announced that the Z5 will pack a 5000 mAh battery, which is an upgrade of 4400 mAh over the Z3's cell, and can offer 96 hours of music playback, 18.3 hours of video playback, and 10.4 hours of gaming. Nokia G50 5G renders and specs leaked several weeks ago, and now the phone is certified with the FCC, with the listing confirming some more details. The G50 will indeed support 5G connectivity, and the battery will be 4850 mAh, exactly the same capacity as previously reported. A new mid-range model dubbed Galaxy Tab A8 2021 is apparently in the works, and we now have our first look at it thanks to renders courtesy of OnlyAx and 91 Mobiles. Galaxy Tab A8 2021 will succeed last year's Galaxy Tab A7 10.4, sticking to a 10.4-inch LCD with FHD Plus resolution. The body appears to be made from aluminum, and there's a single 8MP camera on the back. The tablet will also feature quad speakers, a headphone jack, USB-C port, and will be available in both Wi-Fi only and LTE versions. The rest of the spec sheet is yet to be confirmed at this point. Realme recently confirmed that the GT Neo 2, arriving on September 22. Today, the company took to Weibo to tell us more about the GT Neo 2's screen. Realme says the GT Neo 2 will sport an E4 display with a peak brightness of 1300 nits and 15% reduced power consumption compared to Realme GT5 GS screen. The display will have a 600Hz touch sampling rate and a 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. Additionally, the panel will support DC dimming and 10240 level brightness adjustment. Realme is yet to confirm the screen's diagonal and resolution, but thanks to Techy, we know the phone will pack a 6.62-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display. Realme is yet to confirm the India launch date of the device. Meanwhile, some key details of the device's China pricing have leaked. According to a listing spotted by tipster Mukul Sharma, the Realme GT Neo 2 will launch in China at a starting price of 2,499 Chinese yuan. The listing reveals that Realme will launch the phone in 3 storage options. It will launch with a base 6GB plus 128GB storage option, priced at Chinese yuan 2,499, roughly 28,500 rupees. The device will also launch an 8GB plus 128GB and 12GB plus 256GB storage options, priced at Chinese yuan 2,699, roughly 30,750 rupees, and Chinese yuan 2,999, roughly 34,200 rupees. Samsung recently launched the Galaxy A72 in select international markets, including India. The company's premium A-series smartphone came with a Snapdragon 720G SoC and a 64MP quad camera setup. Samsung is now gearing up for the launch of the Galaxy A72 successor. The phone, dubbed Galaxy A73, is said to get some major upgrades, especially in the camera department. According to a new report, Samsung might introduce a 108MP camera in the Galaxy A73. Oppo has announced a China exclusive of Find X3 Pro, the Oppo Find X3 Pro Photographer Edition, at a launch event. In comparison to the all-glass that the original Find X3 Pro rocked, the Photographer Edition has a leather and metallic glass finish. In other aspects, the Photographer Edition is only a minor upgrade with a better outlook. The upper part of the phone is made out of an electroplated silver paint surface and uses a fog-ag process. It's a metal texture. Below the metal surface is the rough-grained leather that is supposed to offer a good grip and a look similar to the professional cameras. Interestingly, the phone keeps its IP68 waterproof and dustproof rating. On the photography front, the phone has 14 kinds of city filters that change based on geographic location. It supports long exposure shooting, and the camera provides a super raw format shooting as well. On the video recording side, the Oppo Find X3 Pro Photographer Edition supports log format shooting. Combined with 10-bit color, it can fully retain the dynamic range of the picture and at the same time provide sufficient post-production space. Moreover, the phone also supports 4K HDR high-definition recording. The Oppo K9 Pro appeared on 10 last month, and today the phone was listed on the Chinese retailer JD's website. So far we have only images, but they confirm what we already saw at the regulatory triple camera on a big rectangle, occupying the top third of the phone. Later the phone also popped up on Sunning's site, another big name in the online retail business in China, where the date September 26 was casually dropped, suggesting a launch has been scheduled. The phone is officially listed with 64MP, 8MP and 2MP cameras, and we can clearly see the 64MP text on the back. The second one will be an ultra-wide snapper, while the third looks like a depth cam. The phone is said to have super performance, which likely references the Dimensity 1200 chipset that comes with a 3.0 GHz CPU and will have up to 12 GB RAM to keep it company. The images also reveal physical buttons on both sides, meaning the fingerprint made its way under the OLED panel. The Narzo 50 series will include the Narzo 50A, but the company is yet to confirm the Vanilla and Pro models. However, since the company is using the word series here, we expect at least one more Narzo 50 smartphone to join the 50A on September 24. While we await more information on the rest of the Narzo 50 smartphones, Realme has revealed the Narzo 50AS design along with key specs, Helio G55 SoC, 6000 mAh battery, and triple camera system on the rear comprising 50MP primary, 2MP portrait, and 2MP macro units. The Narzo 50AS rear cameras are joined by a fingerprint reader. OnePlus announced that it will start substituting its Hydrogen OS for the Chinese market with Oppo's in-house ColorOs, starting with version 12, which is also based on Android 12. Naturally, the OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro will be the first ones to get it, whereas the rest will receive it at a later point. And the distribution of the OS for the OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro in China has started a bit early according to some users. The OTA update weighs around 4.61 GB and was expected to hit the handset sometime in early October along with the Find X3 and X3 Pro. The information about the forthcoming Oppo F19S comes from tipster Sudhanshu Amber. The low resolution shared by him on Twitter showcases the phone's design. Additionally, he also reveals the specs and price of this handset. As per the leaker, the Oppo F19S will be available in two colors, namely glowing black and glowing gold. Other than that, the device will have exact same design as well as specifications of the vanilla Oppo F19 from earlier this year. That's it all for today guys, see you another day with more tech-related news.
Hasta la vista, baby.